I want to talk for just a second about leadership. And I, I don't look at myself and think, oh, I'm an amazing leader, but it's something that I work on and want to be good at. And I had an experience at the end of last year, at the end of 2022, that was really eye-opening for me, and it was an experience that I won't soon forget. Um, 2022 was a year of a lot of trials. It was a year where we had skyrocketing expenses. I remember in the middle of the pandemic thinking, we're doing okay during this pandemic. Everybody's shut down, but our advertisers are sticking with us. We're having success. We're, very happy with the things that we're doing during the pandemic. And then 2022, when the pandemic had kind of lost a lot of its momentum. People were going back out and shopping again. People were going back out and experiencing the world some more. And I thought, we were out of the woods. We were out of the hot water, for an example. And then print costs started going up. We own a print magazine company, and we started experiencing tremendous cost increases for print. Not only cost increases, but supply shortages where we couldn't even find printers that could print us. We went to major commercial print shops, and they were like, we don't have enough paper to take you on. We can't take you on, or enough space, because we've already taken on everybody else who was trying to find paper. We also had skyrocketing transportation costs. So the freight to move the magazines from the print shop to the post offices where they would be, put into circulation so we could have them delivered to our residents. That was very difficult. Salaries and payroll went up. I had sales reps who would come to me and say, I just got offered a job and the base salary is double what you're paying me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't compete with that. You've got to take that job. And they did. So I was losing people, and all of those things added up, and I was feeling down and depressed and discouraged. And we built this company over a six-year period. We've been in business 6.5 years now, and I just was depressed. I was feeling so down, and I made the decision in October of last year. A couple of different things that I decided. I said, number one, I've got to have the energy and the excitement that a leader should have for his team or her team. And I just started talking more excitedly and started thinking about how can we innovate? How can we continue to grow despite the challenges that we're facing? How can we add in new programs and new products? How can we, really take advantage of every opportunity that comes in front of us? And it completely changed my approach to leadership. The second thing we did is we started adding new products. We had to decide, okay, if we're going to grow, what are the key things that we're going to focus on to grow? There were things that we ruled out because we said, the cost structure on that doesn't make sense anymore, but there's things that we can still do to grow and to develop our company. It completely changed the feeling and the spirit in our company, and it has had an effect, and even a lasting effect so far, on our sales and our growth, which has been awesome. We just finished our favorites campaign, which is our biggest campaign of the year, and even though we closed the magazine during the pandemic, that was a big magazine and had a lot of sales, we had our largest campaign ever in February of 2023 for our favorites campaign, our biggest sales we've ever had, and we surpassed our sales by $6,000 this year, our biggest ever. And so I just think about that when a small business owner is, we're asked to be leaders, yet we're human too. We have these problems and challenges, and we get depressed and down. And I remember feeling so discouraged because this is something I'd wanted to do my whole life, is have my own company, start something from scratch and build it. And we had done that, and yet it was threatened by all of these external forces that I felt really insignificant and incapable of handling. And yet once I made the decision to say, we're going to find a way, we're going to find a way to succeed, we're going to find a way to be powerful and impactful in our market, all of a sudden things changed for me, and I started to have much more success. And 2023 is looking incredible because I made that shift for myself, and I've seen my people make the shift as well. They're excited about what we're doing. They're remembering why we do it, why we serve people the way we do, and it's had a huge impact. So anyway, hopefully that helps some of you as you consider your leadership position in your company. Make sure to lead and have energy and excitement and focus on what's next and what's coming and what's going to be awesome for your team.